Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Wimpy Studio. And today I'm going to be doing a When Calls the Heart Season 7, Episode 5 review. It is called An Unexpected Gift. Also, guys, stay tuned for later in the review because I am going to be doing, of course, my synopsis breakdown for the next episode, but also a promo reaction to the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get into it. This was a big episode. Let's go. Okay. Season 7, Episode 5, An Unexpected Gift. So, four main bullet points, and really there was only two main storylines that happened, but I just had a couple other things to talk about. So, the Bachelor and Bachelorette parties. This was the main thing that happened in this episode. So Jesse and Clara's, Rosemary, of course being Rosemary, had all the detail planned out. She was planning all the details. She was like the main person in charge of Clara's wedding, and Lee was the main person in charge of Jesse's party. Parties, not weddings. That's next episode. um, so the parties went good themselves, but except Lucas said that like the ladies could have one half of the saloon for their party, which is where they already scheduled them. So they were both in the same like place for both of their parties, which I thought was funny. It was a lot of like a funny tension, funny moments between the guys and the girls. But I thought it was perfect to have everyone together as like a big hangout session. So I was honestly down for that. I really enjoyed having them all together, two separate parties coming together as one. Very much enjoyed it. I'm really excited for Jesse and Clara's wedding next episode. It's just this storyline is really good. Really excited. Um, and I honestly really like Jesse and Clara. They're like my number. I don't know. I mean, they're up in my top five. I know. I mean, and I'm just excited for the wedding. I mean, we haven't had a wedding on When Calls the Heart since Jack and Elizabeth's wedding, which was in season 5. I'm also liking how they're doing it mid-season, like Jack and Elizabeth's, because the season finale, I want other things besides a wedding in the season finale, because it feels like I like mid-season weddings. I mean, I think those are pretty popular. I mean, season finale weddings, of course, is what everyone expects. But mid-season weddings I like just because you can. Just means that you can put more into a season finale to make it bigger. Because if the wedding takes up most of it, then it's just not going to be as successful because you want other things going on. So I'm really excited for Jesse and Claire's wedding next episode. So let's go on to the second big storyline, which is the flowers. So as promised in the promo and the synopsis, Elizabeth gets a bouquet of flowers. And the two suspects are, of course, Nathan and Lucas. The whole town is suspecting either one of them. My thought was, I was kind of suspecting it would not be either of them. I didn't exactly have a guess on who would it be. But if I would have to choose, I would have kind of more leaned towards Nathan. Um, because at the beginning of the episode they had like a exchange where like parents do nice things for each other. So he says that maybe I should do something nice to you for you. I was like, okay, maybe he's the one who did it. But then like Lucas acted all weird too. But then I was like, okay, like it sounded like they were more jealous that the other guy would have done it than like hiding something that they actually like gave it to Elizabeth. So I just thought it was more like jealousy than like hiding something because it turned out that Rosemary sent the things. But the thing is that there are some very funny scenes at the at the bachelorette party, where a very big Elizabeth slash Lucas slash Nathan jealousy scenes. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but like something that was funny is that they're all that Lucas and Nathan start waving to Elizabeth at the same time, and then but she noticed Lucas's wave, and Nathan got jealous, and then there was like scenes where like Lucas was teaching Elizabeth how to throw darts, but then like Nathan and Elizabeth were hanging out throwing darts, and Lucas was jealous. So obviously, and it was confirmed that Elizabeth does have her heart set on both guys a little bit. I mean, that was confirmed. We already knew that she had feelings for both men, and I'm just waiting for the time that something happens between Elizabeth and Lucas or Nathan. I don't know. I'm really so far. I'm leaning more towards Nathan just because I think he's just the better guy. But I also do like. I find it hard that she would want to marry another Mountie or be with another Mountie because after everything that happened with Jack. I mean, Lucas reminds me a lot of Charles, so I could see her and Lucas possibly starting something up, but then deciding that the best option is Nathan. I think it could definitely be something like that. I mean, her and Lucas have like some sort of like brief relationship, but then she starts catching feelings for Nathan, and maybe Nathan dates like, I don't know, someone else. So like then it's like, they're both with other people, but then they eventually find their way back to each other, like for Elizabeth and Nathan, because I mean, it feels like Elizabeth should try out something with Lucas at least. I think he deserves to at least have something with Elizabeth. I just think Nathan's like for the long term. Um, but I like Lucas as well. I mean, he's a good character. I mean, there's of course something fishy about him and with him in the business world. I don't know. I mean, I do like his character. So let's talk about a couple other possible romances that are coming. I wrote this down just because there's a couple scenes between them that I thought were a little bit. I mean, I know that they were really. I know that they were meaning for it to be platonic, but Carson and Molly. So it turns out that Faith hired Molly to be like Carson's assistant before she left. Carson didn't know, and Molly was like diagnosing the patient. She's not a doctor, so she doesn't have the right to do that. Luckily, Carson confronted her, saying it wasn't okay for her to do that, and eventually she found out her mistakes, and now she's like a pretty good assistant. So good for her. But the only reason why I wrote this down as a possible romance, obviously, it's. I mean, Carson and Faith tops Carson and Molly anytime. Like no matter what Carson and Faith go through, if they break up, if they fight, if something really serious happens to them, they're gonna top like Carson with anyone else because they're really cute together. But Carson and Molly, I mean, I do remember one time in season 4, Carson first came to town. Molly was flirting with him, and they had this like one dinner together that I don't think went anywhere. Especially because after that, Carson became more. Um, he didn't start his relationship with Faith until season 6, but he was more like in season 5, kind of more like around different places. I mean, he wasn't as big as a character. I think he did dance with Faith in at the Jack and Elizabeth's wedding. I do remember. I think people are meaning that Faith and Carson was just a platonic thing, but I think that they do work better. It's almost like people say that they work better together as a friendship. I don't know. I mean, the only reason why I wrote the Carson Molly thing down could definitely be something where they dance. I mean, I think that they could definitely dance next episode. Um, and Molly could definitely start flirting with Carson again. I mean, I don't think there was as much flirting from Carson's side, maybe a tiny bit, but I could definitely tell that Molly had some interest in Carson back when he first came to Hope Valley. I mean, that one exchange between them, I thought that like meant a lot. I just happen to remember that because now there's more scenes between them. Now I don't think something's going to happen with them romantically, but I thought that there might be possibly something, a spark in Molly again in this next wedding episode. I mean, now that Faith's gone, that's just my theory. Just my theory. So also the blossoming romance between Fiona and Kevin. So once again, we got some Fiona and Kevin scenes. Kevin helped out Fiona when Henry Gowan's car broke down that she was driving, and we got some flirting with them between in episode 3. And I'm like, okay, I'm possibly down for this because next episode they're probably gonna walk down the aisle together. I think that they could definitely maybe like share a kiss, maybe. I don't know. I do like them together. I think it's perfectly good to introduce Kevin's character more because I mean, we met Fiona in season 6, but I think something between them will be interesting. Especially because they're two side characters. They always say that side characters are meant for each other so that we can find out more about um, each of them as like because they're together we can find out more about them. And then when they say that they have like there's a main character and a supporting character, that it's more because we know so much about the main character. We can find out some stuff about the supporting character, but two supporting characters equals more, I think, than like having one main, one supporting. I mean, you look about in here, there's no like main supporting cast, not like in like other shows like Riverdale or I don't know, Heartland. I mean, it's not like that. But I think that I'm hoping that they do get together. I don't know. Okay, so I have a season 7, episode 6, In Perfect Unity synopsis. So I'm going to read the synopsis, break it down, and then, of course, I have a promo right here that I'll get to in a little bit and talk about it. So Elizabeth gets the people of Hope Valley to band together as only they can give Clara and Jesse the wedding of their dreams. So Jesse and Clara's wedding's next episode. I mean, I'm excited about that. Elizabeth's going to get everyone to cooperate as they plan the wedding. Also, one thing, they were looking for a minister. I'm like, why not bring Frank back? He was like the perfect minister. He ministered Jack and Alyssa's wedding. Why not bring Frank back? He'll be perfect for that role. But I don't know. I think they could bring him back. Thought this would be the right time. I don't know. So I have a promo right here. I'm nervous to play this promo. I've already seen the promo, but I just wanted to break it down in front of you guys. I'm not sure the sound works on it. I don't think it's going to pick up from your end. And even if there's no sound, I can still break down each scene for you. Because I can hear it from my end. You just can't hear it while you're watching it. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be putting up a discussion thing down below where I want to ask a question. Like, do you want me to do promo reactions for the next episode of the show? And you can comment if you want to or not. I mean, no one really comments on my videos, but oh well. So I'm gonna watch this and also say if you can hear it or not in the comments below. Because if you can hear it, then I know that I can keep doing it. I have better faith in myself. But I'm just gonna go ahead and react to it. Here we go. And I don't think, since this is only 25 seconds long, YouTube's not gonna give me copyright. I mean, this is the perfect short amount of time. They're not gonna give me copyright. Let's get into it.
This Sunday on an all-new When Calls the Heart. 2 more days and you'll be Mrs. Clara Flynn.
Okay. The wedding.
Love might be in the air for more people than just Jesse and Clara.
We're ready.
Today and forever, may you be as happy as you are right now.
You really do deserve every happiness, Clara. So do you.
An all-new When Calls the Heart. Sunday night.
Okay. Okay. So, let's break this down.
This Sunday on an
So Elizabeth's still writing. They're setting her up for the wedding. And they're doing that little thing that Jack and Elizabeth did before they got married. Lucas is approaching Elizabeth.
Love might be in the air for more people than just Jesse and Clara.
And she's spending time with both men. They're getting set up for the wedding. Wait, no, 1 second. I want to see if Frank's there.
This Sunday on an all-new When Calls the Heart. Sunday
She throws the bouquet of flowers. Okay. So a lot of stuff happening in that short promo. But is Frank in there?
This Sunday on
I'm gonna watch it one more time.
When Calls the Heart.
So again, she's writing.
You'll be Mrs. Clara Flynn.
Okay, I'm excited for
Love might be
this.
in the air for more people than just
Okay, I'm looking.
Today and forever.
No,
may you
there's
be as
not
happy as
Frank.
you are right now.
You really do deserve every happiness,
Okay.
Clara. So do you.
An all-new When Calls the Heart.
It's gonna land in Elizabeth's arms. I can already tell. That's the only obvious choice for it to be Elizabeth. The next person who she'll marry, it will be Elizabeth. Who else will it be? Fiona. Babe's not there. Fiona, Florence, Molly. I don't know. So yeah, I want you guys to comment in the section below. I'm gonna put a question down there. If you want me to continue reactions, I'm also going to do this in the discussion poll, which if you go to my YouTube, you have to be on a computer. If you go to my YouTube account, you can click on discussion and you can put anything in there that you want. I mean, please don't spam. I do not want that. Yeah, if you want me to continue doing reactions, I will perfectly be able to. I thought this was just, since it's it's a special episode, the wedding episode, that I would do a promo reaction to it. But I don't know how many I can do before YouTube would copyright me. I have no idea. But you know what? I want to thank everyone for watching the Wimpy Studio. YouTube's been doing my YouTube channel. I just got to say that Greenhouse Academy season 4 recap really brought things up for my channel. I am on it right now. I'm like actually on the video right now, and it has 567 views. Very good. It's only been 48 hours, a little bit over 40 hours, probably around 50 hours that I've had this uploaded, and I already have 567 views. I want to thank everyone for that. I really appreciate it very much so. I've been doing very well lately. I want you guys to continue, and I'm going to be having some giveaways coming up, some very special things that I'll probably introduce sometime this week. I'll send out a video on it. Thanks to keep pushing my channel forward. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching the Wimpy Studio. Stay tuned for more videos coming your way. Thanks everyone for watching, and bye.